We're here on a Sunday morning. Just bringing a few guns out and cleaning them up that I built in the past. This picture just don't look right to me. This is a Mossberg 500 here, 12 gauge. I was online back on Gunbroker back in like 2010. Guy was just learning to Cerakote. He had these two receivers. I think I got them for 25 bucks a piece in shipping. And over the next few years, I gathered up parts and built them. This bottom one is actually a New Haven 600 AT. This one 500, but I can't tell what that is after that. Is that an A? I can't really see it. This gun here is actually built out of all brand new parts. All except for this pump arm and the trigger. And then of course, all my 500s I build have the bullseye safeties, steel bullseye safety. I should switch them around. That one looks a lot nicer than the other one, doesn't it? Now this has a used barrel. These boats have 20-inch barrels, AccuChoke barrels. This one's a used one. This one I bought new. Well, I actually bought a new shotgun, tore it apart, and sold it for parts, actually. I don't know why I chose this wood. Nobody seems to like this wood. Wore out, and somebody varnished it. But I don't know. To me, it just makes the gun. It's easy to put brand new wood on a gun, you know, you can buy it. Get stuff old like that. I don't know, it just appeals to me. I went with the tactical look on this one. It's got all new bolt and everything too, for what you can buy a new bolt for. And when I was selling Mossberg gun parts, you would sell everything but your bolt and your inside parts. You know, all your pump arms and all that always sold. And this mag tube actually, this here is like I say, it's Cerakoting. This here, we just took a regular mag tube. I had to give it a buddy of mine. He took it to work with him and sandblasted it. Then I coated it heavy with oil. Like I say, 12 years ago, it still hasn't rusted. This gun was funny. If you notice right here, I don't know if you notice about a 500, but you can see there's a shim in there. And they actually sell these shims. If you pull your gun up and shoot it, and you're always shooting low or high, you can buy these shims. And depending on the way you put them in and how thick they are, when you shoulder your weapon, you'll shoot higher or lower. Just by adding a different thickness shim. You get like a pack of them that have a bunch of different shims. If anybody has a Mossberg 500 and they're having trouble hitting their target, when they throw it up quick, like you're shooting under something or you're shooting above something, go online and get you a pack of these shims. You won't believe the difference. That little shim out there at 100, or not 100 yards, this is in a rifle, but at a clay pigeon, will make a hell of a difference. You'll see if you put it in the right way, it'll correct your shooting low or high. I've got them in several of my guns this one, I'm running the super tightest choke I ever seen on this one. This is and I just put it in here because it kind of matched. It's tight. This is under 640, and usually 640 is the tightest you'll see in a 12 gauge. But this is actually a little tighter than a 640. And like I say, on this one, I just love that wood for some reason. Everybody said, "Oh, you putting that shitty wood on a gun? You build out all new parts." But to me, it just makes it look like it's been something, not just something new. I've just been bringing a few guns out and wiping them down. I got to thinking about these two. Haven't had them out in 10 years. I figured I better get them out and wipe them off, but they both look pretty good. I gotta watch. I got mechanic hands now. I've been working on so much stuff. I got busted fingernails and mechanic hands. Before I could touch these guns, and I think I was like, I don't know. My hands was like gun oil. They didn't make a gun rust, but all this greasy work, I think I might have changed that. Like I say, 12 years, and I pulled them out. They still look nice. No rust on any of the metal. I actually didn't even wipe them off hardly yet. The stock I wiped off a little bit because it gets fingerprints on it real easy. I don't know. Like I said, nobody liked my selection of wood, but I got everything to build both of these guns off of eBay. So I guess these are eBay guns, whether eBay don't like guns or not. But all right, well, we're going to move on. I just figured I'd bring these two out today and show them off a little while I'm cleaning them. I don't know if I'm a big fan of these stocks or not here, but yeah, you can't make them all the same, so you got to be a little different. This coating seems to be holding up nice. Like I said, I shot these when I first built them some, but after that they've just been in the cupboard. I always find that every time I see one of those bullseye safeties, I buy it. It's actually looking close at one of this one. I must have a 20 gauge trigger pin in that. It's not going all the way through. That, and I haven't got the swivel on the end. I'm going to have to get one of them. Or plug, because there's no... Yeah, there is a back. I'm going to have to order me a set of swivels for this. All right, well, have a nice Sunday. And like I say, if you have any trouble with your Mossberg 500 shooting high or low when you're pulling up on something quick, check out these shims. Boy, this camera got a good picture up close. You'd be surprised. You can flip that shim around and actually put it in the other way. One way's for shooting lower, one way's for shooting higher. And there's different thicknesses in a pack, too. All right, well, have a good one. We'll see you later.